Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Side Hustle Crafter. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make these coasters made out of various materials. ResinCrete by Jdiction, which is a powder form of resin, air dry foam clay, and epoxy resin. And I chose this flower silicone mold to make our coasters. So the first thing we're going to do is mix up our ResinCrete. And you can definitely use a scale to mix this up. Just read the directions on the back and follow that. But I've used this product many times, so I'm pretty familiar with the texture and the consistency. So once we have this all mixed up, we're going to grab some pigment, also from Jdiction. And I'm going to choose two colors, and I'm just going to put a couple drops in each cup and then mix that up really well. And I'm just going to add a couple extra drops of the pink color here and mix that up again. And then the purple, I will do the same exact steps. Once we have our colors mixed up, I'm going to start to pour. And you can pour however you like. I'm just going to do two colors side by side, but you of course could do as many colors as you like and place the ResinCrete anywhere you want in the molds. This ResinCrete is so easy to work with. I absolutely love it. And it sets within 30 minutes. And for the second coaster, I just mixed up a little bit more of each of the colors. You can see the purple is a little bit lighter in this one, but that's totally fine. And I'm just going to repeat the same steps. I'm going to go side by side with the colors. I'm not looking for the line to be perfect, so I'm going to pour a little bit over the purple, and then we're just going to let that set for 30 minutes. Alright, so the ResinCrete has set for 30 minutes in the molds, so now I'm going to grab a little bit more of the powder and mix it with this green pigment. And once I get it all mixed up, I'm going to throw it in a little plastic baggie and twist it on the end, and then just cut a little bit off at the end there. And I'm just going to pour this on top, and you can do any design you want. I'm just going to do some lines back and forth. Now I'm going to take my silicone mold that has some flower shapes in it and some air dry foam clay, a whole bunch of colors, and I'm going to make some flowers that we can add on top of the green that we just put down. So here I started adding the flowers that I had made on top of the green that we just put down, but then I realized that the green actually dried so quickly, so the flowers were not sticking. So once I realized that, I just continued to place them down so I could see where I wanted to put each of the flowers. And then I just had to take a minute to think, what am I going to do to get these flowers to stick down? So I decided to take my water bottle and spray each of the flowers and push them down into the ResinCrete. But I'm not too concerned about them sticking because we are going to cover these coasters in resin. I just need them to stick enough that when we pour the resin on top, they don't move around. Next up, I mixed some epoxy resin and I added some glitter to it. So I'm just going to mix that up really well, and I'm going to pour it right on top of each of the coasters. And one thing I will suggest here is make sure that you have enough room to fill up your resin beyond your flowers, the tops of the flowers, because you don't want the flowers sticking out. Once your resin has set, you are good to demold these coasters. I hope this video inspires you to start working with ResinCrete or resin or air dry foam clay. Thanks for watching.